Okay, so if we look at your setup now then, Vic, as we said, stand the golf ball nicely, weight favouring on that left side as we want to try and do. That's going to help you get a nice descending blow on the golf ball. I think the one thing to try and make sure now is just make sure that top half now is a little bit further left. As you can see, what we're looking for really is where your sternum is in relation to the golf ball. That's where the golf ball is going to bottom out. If you lean back a little bit, as you can see on this left hand side, okay, we're going to catch the golf ball a little bit early, or perhaps the ground behind the ball could cause you a few fluff shots. I think the problem was then, as you said, you were trying to keep your head down, and as we demonstrated on that chip shot, when I just said to you, set up normally and look at the target without even looking at the ball, you made the swing and made a pretty good contact. So don't try and stay down too long. If we look at this method on the left hand side, that's a reasonable strike. Everything's a little bit stoppy, and that right hand just a little bit scoopy, flicky through the golf ball. Now, when we had a nice lie on the grass, as we tend to do in practice, we give ourselves a sort of perfect lie there. It makes the shot a lot easier, and we can get away a little bit with that flick. Trouble is on the golf course, as you can see the ground there, and we get in this sort of grass here, it's a bit burned out, as we can see. This time of year, that flick and scoop can relate to some sort of scuff behind the ball or thin the ball across the green. So just allow the body to rotate through with the shot. It just makes the transition a lot smoother. You're able to keep the width, keep that club face travelling through the golf ball, through the hitting area, and letting the body really do what it naturally wants to do. You're not stopping and trying to get under it. The loft of the golf club now is doing the job for you, and I think it's worth practicing them with different clubs. So you're using your sand iron, using your pitching wedge, using your 9, your 7 and so on, and different types of clubs. Also, we did mention if we are on grass that's like this, possibly using the hybrid. Obviously the situation you're in dependent on whether you can use that club. If you're going up a bank or something's in the way, then obviously we can't use it. But if you're thinking maybe you might want to use like a 7 iron or an 8 iron and play that low running shot, the hybrid could well be an option. Don't take it it's guaranteed to be the one club you could use, but it's an option you could possibly look at. Okay, as I said, a bit of practice required to understand how hard it needs to be hit, but overall, once you get used to the distance the ball needs to be struck and how fast it comes off the club face, you really can't miss it, the golf ball. So if you're looking to sort of trundle the ball forward, just get the ball on the ground running, it's a very useful club to have. So hope that all makes sense. Any problems, obviously give me a shout, and I will catch up with you next lesson. Okay, cheers, Vic.